Hi everyone, Mike here with the Chris Collinsworth Pro Scan Fund, and today's video is going to be a brief introduction to our chessboard and pieces, how we set up our pieces, and some basic terminology. So starting with our chessboard, our board consists of 64 squares. We have 32 light squares and 32 dark squares, and they are arranged in horizontal and vertical rows of 8 squares, and we also will be referring to the slanted lines that we call diagonals. So notice on our chessboard we have letters and numbers going along the edge of the chessboard, and we will use these letters and numbers to describe different squares and rows on the chessboard. For example, this corner square is the A1 square because that is where the letter A and the number 1 connect. Another example, this center square is our D4 square. We can also use these letters and numbers to describe lines on the chessboard. For example, we call horizontal lines ranks, and this is the first rank, and the next will be the second rank, and third, and so on. And our vertical lines we refer to as files, and this file is the A file, the entire line, the B file, and so on. So now that we've got some basic terminology, let's look and see how we set up our chessboard. The first piece that we're going to set up are our pawns, and our pawns will be set up across the second rank for the white pawns. And for the black pawns, they will go across the 7th rank. And they go all the way across. So the 2nd rank and the 7th rank. The next piece we're going to set up are our rooks. And in chess, the rook looks like a castle. And our white rooks will start on the H1 and the A1 squares in the corner. And consequently, the black rooks will start on H8 and A8. The next piece we're going to set up is our knights. And in chess, our knights look like horses, and we refer to them as knights, as in a knight in shining armor. Our white knights will start on the B1 and G1 squares, and the black knights will start on B8 and G8. Next up, we have our bishops, and our bishops will be set up with our white bishops on F1 and C1, and our black bishops on F8 and C8. Next, we have the most powerful piece in chess, and that is Her Majesty, the powerful queen. And when we set these up, the white queen will start on D1, and the black queen will start on D8. Notice how, when setting up the queens, the white queen will always start on a white square, and the dark queen will always start on a dark square. And I like to say queen on color. If you have a fun way of remembering where to set up the queen, please post it in the comments below. I would love to hear it. And last but certainly not least, we have the most important piece on the chessboard, the king. And our white king will start on E1 and the black king on E8. And we have our completed chess set. One fun way to remember how to set up the pieces is that the king and the queen start in the middle because they were married, and they were married by the bishop and rode on their horse to their castle and met their kids in the front yard. So referring to the pawns as kids, that's just a fun way to remember how to set up your board. If you have your own way, please let us know because I would love to hear about it. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.